out with the camera again this week. Where did we go?
We went to a place called Los Estancos, which is a little village in the middle of the island near Puerto del Rosario. We've been to the village before because we've been to a restaurant there, but we went exploring, didn't we, somewhere that we haven't been before, and found some caves. So we thought we'd show you what we found.
Right, well, we've found somewhere to park the car. We've got no idea really where we're going. We've
Clueless.
Looked on Google Maps. It is marked on there, so I'll drop a location pin of where we parked in the video description. We've also checked our paper map. It's not 100% clear on there. So we're just going to wing it, aren't we? We're just going to
Part of the excitement.
Follow the path up and hope that we come across some caves at some point.
Yeah, let's go. That is steep.
It burns the calves, doesn't it, this one? Right, well, we walked up that hill. And there's beautiful views, but there's no caves.
And it was the steepest hill in the world.
Not that we could see anyway, so we're going to try and go back down and then go a little bit further along and see if we can find them. If not, we'll have to just put this down to a nice walk. It's very warm today.
Yeah, very warm. There is a nice breeze there.
It's actually been really windy all week, so we've actually attempted a couple of days already this week to do a vlog, haven't we? And
but it's
failed
just been
miserably,
too windy.
But we got to Saturday and we thought, well, we're just going to film one anyway, so hopefully the microphone will cope, even with the height up here. It seems to be doing okay, actually. It's not too bad. So let's keep going.
Yeah.
We parked just down there on the main road, so we walked all the way up here, and then obviously went up the very steep bit to the top. You don't need to do that, so before you get there, there's this path. So there is a sign to say danger. You just follow that for about 5 minutes and you'll come to the caves.
I wonder if people go potholing down these.
I think they do.
I don't think I am.
You not brought your head torch and ropes with you?
It's very narrow. I wouldn't like that feeling of, and very deep.
That is quite narrow, that one.
It's the 1 year anniversary since I broke my collarbone. I don't really want to do it again.
See if we can find a way down into the main bit.
Randomly put a bench
Oh, that's a bit spooky, isn't it?
Doesn't look like there's any sacrifices been taken. Around it, yeah. It's like, I don't even know how deep it is, but
Try not to fall down there.
I don't want to. There could be like people buried down there.
I mean, this camera's quite good in low light, but yeah, it's not picking up how deep that is. It is very,
I know I
very
wouldn't
dark.
want to go down there.
Well, we found them.
We did. Do you know what the story behind these caves is?
I've got no idea.
Oh, right, neither have I, but they're called Cuevas de lava, so lava caves. So I assume they've been formed by a volcanic eruption at some point, probably several thousand years ago.
A long, long time ago.
It's certainly very quiet here now, apart from some nice bird song.
We've been to this village before because there's a really nice restaurant that we like called Casa Marzia, so we should give them a shout out because they're going to be closed by the time we've finished up here and got back into the village, I think. So
yeah, but we have had some lovely meals there in the past.
Really lovely couple, amazing Italian food. It's only about a 5-10 minute drive outside of Puerto del Rosario, so it's well worth a visit if you've got a car. But we've just discovered that there's another restaurant actually in the village, which I don't think has been open very long, judging by the reviews.
Only a few months, I think. So it'd be nice to try somewhere new, and they've got longer opening hours, so it suits us better this time.
So we're going to go and give them a try. So this is where we were going to come for lunch, but we're not.
They're closed because
They're
they're
closed.
on holiday. Oh dear.
I think we're seeing this a lot at the moment because obviously there's a real lack of tourists. Places are still closed. They've gone off seeing family, doing other things. I guess there's no point a lot of places opening while it's still so quiet. So yeah, we'll scratch this one off the list.
Yep, let's go and find something else to eat.
So lunch was written off.
Yeah, we ended up, because the place that we were planning on going to was closed, and we know a lot of other places are closed, so we kind of just decided to come back to Casa Loca and have lunch at home.
So what we're going to do is, instead of the lunch that we had out, we're going to go out for dinner later this week, and we're going to book an evening to go and stay down in Morahable, because we've had lots of people asking about the south and wanting videos from there. It's something that we've wanted to do for a little while. So yeah, Confetti is on the cards and should hopefully be in next week's video.
Yeah, we haven't been able to go before now really, because May has been a very windy month. It's still windy today, but it is due to ease off this week.
It's
so
just
fingers
one of
crossed.
those things, isn't it? I mean, last week I think we had 3 attempts to film a video. It was just so windy all week, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. So we got there in the end, that's the main thing. Before we go, we've got lots of people that we want to say thank you to for using the Buy Me a Coffee link. So there has been quite a few, so a huge thank you to all of you. Obviously there's going to be too many coffees here, so we'll put this towards the evening meal that we have out this weekend. So
Yeah, so thank you for that.
Thank you ever so much. To Joe, to Louise and Fiona, David Ferns, Colin, Claire Connors, who's watching from Ireland, Christian and Hilda, who are watching in Hamburg, Alan, he had a question actually about the 90-day rule and Brexit. He wanted to know if there was any changes. There are no changes, so if you've got a British passport, you have a 90-day maximum stay in any 180-day period now within the EU. There's various calculators online, so you can just Google that and it will bring something up so that you can put your dates in and it will calculate it for you. So
I mean, a few people have asked us how that affects us. It doesn't, because we have residency here.
Yeah, nice and easy. Nick, Michaela and Ryan, they love Coletta. They asked about a Bronsamar update. We did actually show the renovations to the Bronsamar in a video from a couple of weeks ago now. I'll put the link down in the description. We've been into Coletta since then and nothing's really changed, has it?
It certainly hasn't finished.
To Joan and Bernard in Dublin, thank you to you. Peter Jervis, Ray and Shirley, who have been watching the vlogs from the very beginning, which is great. Jan and Linda, Felicity Smith, she's looking forward to getting back out to Fuerteventura to come and see her mum and dad. I think there's a lot of people in that situation. We're quite keen to get family back out to see us.
Yeah, we haven't seen anyone for a long time now.
To Dina, she's asked, could we do a video showing the low tide at Los Molinos and the caves there? That's something I'd really like to do,
Yeah.
but I think it's quite seasonal from when we looked into it before, and it would involve a bit of an early start. So a bit of planning involved for that one, but yeah, definitely at some point that's something we'd like to do. Neil and Mags, who are in Scotland. Dave Holstead, now he sent a message. His son Luke actually wanted to buy us a coffee, and it was Luke's 11th birthday last weekend. So
happy birthday, belated happy birthday
to you, Luke. I know from what your dad's told us that you really enjoy watching the videos and you're a bit of a Fuerteventura expert yourself, so yeah, I hope you had a really nice birthday. Kat and Shane in Newcastle, Robert Bowden, Simon Ryan, Mark and Nikki, Gary and Linda Barhill, they say they really enjoyed the hopscotch video and they're going to hopefully try that out on the next out here. I think we're looking forward to getting back there at some point.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
actually.
Yeah, we liked it.
Jackie and Tony Smith, Scott and Zoe, Lars, who's hoping to swap the snow outside his window for sand on the island soon.
Definitely no snow here.
I think he's in Sweden, so they must still have a lot of snow going on there. So yeah, hopefully you can get some sunshine soon. Jim and Heather, who are in St Andrews, Brian and Karen from Darlaston, Gary Murphin, who's in Yorkshire, Kath and Tony, Terry and Julie, Jack Bond, Liz and Richard, who are watching from Bristol, Amanda Himsworth, thank you to you, Beatrice and Derek, Lorraine Crutchley, Bridget Lydon, Andy and Jan, who are currently living in France, but they're thinking about making the switch and coming here instead, which is an interesting
We can
one.
highly recommend it.
Yeah, no regrets here at all. And lastly, Peter and Lorraine, who are in Scotland as well. We've got loads of people in Scotland that watch us for some reason. It'd be nice for us to get there at some point.
Yeah, no, we'd like to do a bit of exploring there.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of what we've got planned for trips, yeah, we're going to try and get down to Morahable next weekend. We mentioned in the last video that we're thinking about going over to Tenerife. We've had loads of comments actually suggesting things, and La Gomera.
La Gomera seems to be a popular choice for people as well, but again, it's somewhere that we'd like to go.
The only other fallout from Brexit is that we've lost our residence discount on our internal flights, unfortunately.
Not very happy about that.
We were getting 75% discount, so it is going to make intra-island trips and to the mainland a little bit more expensive for us now, because you're only eligible, I think, once you've been a resident for 5 years, and we've been here for 3, so we're going to have to wait until we get that back. But it's something that we want to do anyway, so we're just going to have a look and see what kind of deals we can get on the flights. But yeah, that's it really for this week. I really enjoyed those caves actually. It's quite a good place to go and have a look at. It's,
and for us to find somewhere that we haven't been before, again, is always a good thing to do. Yeah,
I mean it's pretty accessible for anybody, I'd say, if you've got a decent pair of trainers on. You could take kids, you've just got to watch for those holes, you know, just make sure they don't suddenly disappear down. But yeah, really good little easy hike, and another good place to explore on the island. Right, we better get going.
Yeah. So see you on the next video.
Take care everyone.
Bye.